In our previous lecture, we have discussed about analog signal and digital signal. So in this lecture, we are going to see the advantage of digital signal over an analog signal and why we are using this digital signal. Say, here someone is speaking. So this is nothing but sound. So we are collecting this sound by a speaker microphone. So this microphone, it will convert this sound into electromagnetic wave. So this is an analog signal. Now think that you are going to transmit this data into long distance. Say this is Gazipur and you want to transmit it to somewhere. Our friend is there. So there will be also one receiver. So this receiver will collect this data and then your friend can hear your voice. The problem is this: whenever you are transmitting this data through analog signal, then in between these two long distance there will be some noise. Well, what is noise? Noise is some external signal which will distort your original signal. Say it will actually distort the original signal. For this signal, for the noise, your original signal will be like this. So while your original signal is changing. So whenever your receiver is trying to convert this signal, electromagnetic wave, into sound, that time your friend, he can't hear your original signal. So for this reason, we actually convert this kind of signal through digital signal. So how we do this? So there is ADC. What is ADC? ADC means analog to digital conversion. Digital conversion. And another term is DAC. Say DAC. DAC is digital to analog conversion. So say there is one sound which is analog sound. There is one device. Now we are thinking about a black box. So ADC, which will convert your analog signal into digital signal. So your signal will be like this. Now let's think that this is your sending end and this is receiving end. So in between this, of course, there will be some noise. So because of this noise, your signal will be distorted. But what is the advantage? Advantage is, say there is some noise. There is some noise which is distorting your signal. But this is 0 volt and this is 5 volt. But this time you will fix the threshold level. Say this one is 2.5 volt. So because of your threshold level, what is threshold level? Say if any signal is less than 2.5, say 2.4, that time it will consider as 0 volt. And if any signal is greater than 2.5, anything, it will be considered as 5 volt. So even though there are some distortion, you can see that even though there are some distortion, still your signal is remaining as previous. Okay, so this is 0 volt and this is 5 volt. Now whenever you will use DAC, that time your digital signal will be again converted into analog signal. Say our previous signal was like this. So I am trying to make same thing like this. So whenever now your receiver, this person will it will collect this data, and after this your friend will have the same thing because there is no distortion. This signal and this signal is same, so there won't be any distortion. So after the receiver end, your friend he can have the same signal or same thing, same voice as it was transmitting from the sending end. So we can see that for a long distance, whenever we are trying to transmit our data, we can use analog digital signal rather than analog signal. So it's all for today. If you think that it is helpful for you, then please subscribe it.